Cambodia, the place where it's really hot now.
Can you see my sweat?
Yeah, it's good. We cannot complain, especially after cold weeks in Scotland. This is exactly what we need, what we want, what we were dreaming about. But it's really hot.
So we flew from Hong Kong to Siem Reap, and we're going to spend, well, we already spent one night, but we're going to be spending 5 nights in Siem Reap. Yesterday we went to the kind of official Angkor Wat ticket office to buy our tickets for all the temples around here, and the ticket office is the only place that you can buy the tickets because they take your photo and they print it out, and then at each temple entrance point they check your tickets.
Yeah, this is the reason why you have to be in person. Oh. There is no name or say name, your picture. That's the most important. Before, I don't know where are they. Before you go into all this area, all the place where the temples are, they're checking your tickets. Before you get to the temple, most of the temples, they checking the tickets as well.
We've seen a lot of little, smaller temples so far.
They're really impressive anyway.
We're kind of going backwards, so we're going to see Angkor Wat at the end.
We're just listening our tuk-tuk driver, who is Mr. Champion. Really nice guy. We have to trust him because he knows how to avoid the crowds, which places are the nicest, the best to see, and how to get. So he recommended the other direction, in the other way than most of the tourists doing. So most of the people will start with Angkor Wat temple, the most famous, the biggest thing. We did so far a few small temples, which are really nice as well, really impressive. Now we're going to the second biggest, with the palace, which is behind us. And we're gonna end up on Angkor Wat, hoping there will be less people there.
So when we were searching for our accommodation, I mean, for us kind of Westerners, it's easy for us when we come to a poorer country like Cambodia to stay at a 4- or 5-star hotel with, you know, a swimming pool and all the, you know, amenities.
All this stuff is available here.
And it's so cheap. We could probably stay at a 4- or 5-star hotel for less than $350 US for 5 nights. Then I came across a homestay that we're actually staying at now that's that appealed to us more because of the, I guess, local Cambodian experience that we would get as opposed to staying in a 4- or 5-star hotel with swimming pool.
People started to research, we went into the reviews about this place. We wanted to go there. And now to go into details, we've paid
$121.50 US for 5 nights, including breakfast and dinner. And you eat with Bun, the owner, his family, and other guests that are staying. He also has a garden, so he grows a lot of his own vegetables, and it's organic. He makes eco bricks as well. They probably don't call them, I don't know if they call them eco bricks here, but so he's got all these plastic bottles and they stuff plastic inside until it's full, and it seems like he's making a wall right now.
He's making the wall, he's building the gym.
So Mr. Bun has a school where he's taken in, I think, 12 students, and he and a few others teach them English and computer classes as well, like learning Microsoft Office and all of that. And some are like primary school kids and some are more high school.
Inside the restaurant yesterday. So like your bar the come from you time. Switch. Back.
Cho bà đã in từ Tây học.
Come, came, come. Come, nhưng tên chậm. Come, came, come. Became. Phải chi đấy, bằng phải chi đấy. Nhưng tên chậm become. Become. Forgive, forget, forgiven.
And
There's no charge for kids, so everything he's doing is for free for them, just to
educate them. He believes that education is the most important, and if they know English and computer skills, then they can go on and get a proper job.
If you know English, you can work with hospitality, which means you can work in a hotel, you can be tour guide, you can do job which won't be as physically hard as might be without these skills, like working on a field in this temperature. It's not easy.
Basically, the income from his homestay, obviously he keeps a portion for himself and his family, healthcare and all of that, but he wants to give a lot back to his community. So the easiest way to get around Cambodia is by tuk-tuk. So we arranged for an airport transfer, and we've got tuk-tuk driver Mr. Champion with us kind of this whole time that we're exploring. One tip that we have, if you're going to be riding a tuk-tuk, is to get some sort of face mask. Because when we went from the airport to our homestay, we hadn't taken these out yet, and we were like, and we noticed a big difference when we started wearing them.
Yeah, so it's really helpful to use the masks, or if you come in, it's difficult to buy them in Europe, but you can get like a scarf or something to cover your face, because in the temple side, but in the city center in Siem Reap, it's quite dusty, so they have also sunglasses will help.
Tonight we're going to a Cambodian wedding.
Yeah. Today is a big wedding, and Mr. Bang was invited. This is his friend's wedding, and obviously he invited us. This is really normal for this part of the world and for Cambodian people to invite
everybody,
a lot of people. So I think we're gonna blend in a crowd, as might be around 700 people on the wedding, so it's quite big, but really good food, music, and
drinking,
and a lot of alcohol.